This is the Andres Segovia Show.
Hey everyone, it's Andres coming at you with another tech video. Today I am unboxing the Galaxy Fold6. This is not my first time having a Galaxy Fold. I had the Galaxy Fold 3, which I passed on to my father because he really liked the look and feel of it. So I ended up going with other foldable devices that I'm going to show off a little bit later here. But let's just do the quick unboxing as is kind of tradition, although with less and less stuff being included in the box, these are unceremoniously boring now. Unless you're one of those smaller manufacturers that still put some love and care and thought into the unpackaging experience, because this is just bland for an over $2,000 phone, which is what I'm holding here because this is the 1 terabyte model. So I have the white color here, which is exclusive to Samsung.com. One of the things that I really hate about the camera bump is that you can't lay this device flat and have it not move around, because I intend to use the S Pen as I do on the S24 Ultra that I'll show you here in a moment. Now, with respect to this design language that Samsung ended up doing, I know that people are judging this that not really being that much different from last year's model. And that is true if you have last year's model. It's not worth an update or an upgrade for you, especially with this phone being even more expensive. But I do welcome the more boxy look and feel. It is almost as heavy as an S24 Ultra, just slightly heavier. And I do enjoy the feel in the hand on this one a lot better, and a more uniform design language. Hey, by the way, when did they start putting giant sticky notes for the screen displays? Because I don't remember that. I thought there were still plastic film covers on them. Here is the S24 Ultra. As you can see, the design language is considerably more uniform. And of course, when you fold the Fold 6, it is definitely a smaller footprint than the S24 Ultra, and you can still get a bigger screen. And now that the weight is almost the same, it's pretty cool. One downside is that it isn't made of titanium. For the price tag, I would have wanted some titanium on this, not some reinforced aluminum that can still get bent and all that. But overall, I do like that it's a more uniform design language. The Ultra series kind of all looks the same now. I just wish that anti-reflective coating would have made it to either of the displays, the inside display or the outer display, so we can at least get less of the crease on that folding display on the inside. And it just sucks that the S Pen doesn't work on the outer cover too. So now here's my Pixel Fold that I put a dbrand skin on. As you can see, the Pixel Fold is the shorter one, but definitely the wider one, the fatter one, and well, the more usable when it comes to the outside display. But I'm not gonna knock the front display on the Fold 6. It is considerably more usable than previous generations. But the Pixel Fold, it is fatter, it is heavier, and of course has the better cameras. But I must say, my favorite of all the foldable devices is still the Surface Duo. Not only are the inside screens glass and you can use a Surface Pen on it, it is considerably thinner. Yes, that's because it's 2 pieces of glass held by a hinge instead of a one continuous ultra thin display. But I prefer it to be like this, is more of a PDA type instead of it trying to be an all-world device. Of course, not everybody agrees with my opinion, but that's just the way I feel. But that's the size comparison I wanted to share with you all, and just move on now to the cases that you can buy for this phone. Some of these cases that are not on special, they can run up to at least $70. That's expensive. So I ended up getting the S Pen case that you see here. I am so glad that they made these cases so thin. It still protects the phone, I hope, but it doesn't add that much bulk to the device, because that was my biggest concern and my #1 complaint with the Pixel Fold, because if you buy the Pixel Fold cases, it adds even more girth to it. But at the very least, this is the complaint that I have about this one, at least the case for the Pixel Fold made it kind of flush on the back, so when you hold it folded on the table, it doesn't wiggle as much. Anyway, I ended up getting that leatherette case thingy, which is also super expensive. I must say, I like the popping color. This is what I would consider to be my weekend case when I don't need to have access to my S Pen as much. But during the week, I'm definitely using the gray case. I might end up getting a clear case too, because I want to see the white. That's why I got it. But as you can see, this leatherette case, the leather case, actually works better in terms of making the device more flush against the table so it doesn't wobble so much. When it comes to business, I am definitely into the Samsung ecosystem. I have the Samsung Galaxy Book 2 Pro 360, whatever it's called, 5G, the Samsung Tab S9, now the Samsung Fold 6, not to mention the S24 Ultra, and of course, I have the wearables and the earbuds. Samsung is definitely my go-to products for business. It makes me considerably more efficient. Now, I'm not working on a review of this device in the short term. I'm going to be providing a review of this in the long term. What I can tell you is that switching from an S24 Ultra to the Fold 6, I thought was going to be very difficult. It wasn't. I'm enjoying my time using the Fold 6. To see me use the Fold 6 on the daily, follow me across the socials at the Andres Segovia on Twitter X _Andres Segovia, and I'll see you on the next one.